I'm particularly honored to receive this award, and I have to say that this is kind of an acknowledgement of the efforts I've been doing in space radiation biology since now 2013. So I also want to acknowledge with this occasion all the colleagues who supported me doing this kind of research and also nominating me for this award, so particularly Andrea Ottolenghi and Livio Narici. Well, the first highlight that comes to my mind is certainly the first experiment I was a PI for, which is called Perseo. And in the framework of this experiment, we performed an experimental session on board the International Space Station. So following on-board operations from ground control rooms with all the colleagues of the collaboration, that has certainly been a big moment for me. The second highlight is another award I received in 2019 by a European Association for Low-Dose Radiation Research. The association is Melody, and that was also a big honor for me. And finally, the third that comes to my mind is probably like the first invited talk I gave, which was for the International Congress of the International Radiation Protection Association. That dates back to 2016 in Cape Town, South Africa. And I have to mention that like traveling to South Africa to give the talk was quite an honor to me, and I was quite impressed by the idea that I was traveling there just to give the talk, let's say. Well, my involvement with COSPAR has certainly been a great motivation for me to continue pursuing space radiation research. And I would say that more on a personal basis, if you want, COSPAR has given me great opportunities to meet new people and to travel, which are things we particularly appreciate the value of nowadays in this current situation. Maybe just one general advice which comes from my own experience. I would suggest always to not only to make plans for what people want to do and plan to do in the future, but to stay ready to do things that they would not expect to do in their career. This is pretty much what happened to me with the experiment on board the International Space Station. Even if I was thinking about doing space research when I was like younger in my career, let's say, I had never expected that one day I could coordinate operations taking place on board the ISS. So being ready for the unexpected is the advice I could give to the next generation of space researchers. Well, first of all, I assume I continue to do my job. I continue to do research in space radiation, and I would love particularly to propose new experiments to be carried out in space. And there are flying opportunities with the Italian Space Agency coming soon, so I would be very enthusiastic about taking part to these new experiments. And then on a more professional basis here at the University of Pavia, the new semester will start soon, and I continue to do my job, including the teaching, and I'll try to pass on what I've learned and what I continue to learn to my students for the new semester and for the coming years as a university professor.